him holding up Jewels, in contract. Him going public and talking about Jewels was an addict.
You were directly connected to some tension and issues with Cam'ron, and then Cam'ron had his issues with Dame Dash.
Right.
Is there a message that you would tell Cam when it came down to things that he was saying towards you, or what was going on between you guys that kind of like ended up here? Because I imagine at one point you guys must have been cool.
I still think that me and Cam was cool.
Okay.
Right? The only thing that happened between me and Cam is that, one of the dudes that work on his show, they feel like I be defending Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like whenever something happens with Jim and Cam, I'm more on the side of the fence of Jim Jones opposed to Cam. Cam just did a lot of sucker stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Dipset. And I'm privy to it because I've been around. You know what I'm saying? Him holding up Jewels, in contract. Him going public and talking about Jewels was an addict.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Him, even with Mace, talking about how Mace had a dildo in his bathroom. And, like, yo, what you doing with a dildo in your bathroom? Oh, that's homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went, like, Cam will turn on everybody and then turn around and then try to make friends. Why Mace kissing made up with him? That's, they childhood friends, right?
Yeah.
Cam went behind Jim Jones' back when Jim Jones started branding Bird Gang and went behind his back and trademarked it. Stopped Jim from being able to do business under that name. You know what I'm saying? So Cam do a lot of whole nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been the one to call him out on it, so he took shots at me. He went on his podcast, took shots at me. He went on Memphis Bleak podcast, took shots at me. I don't take Cam as a beef. You know what I'm saying? We have past dealings with each other. We both was at Rockefeller at the same time. He got family that live up in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So me and Cam, we could talk trash to each other. I got DMs in my Instagram from Cam where he's snapping on me, talking trash. I hit him back with it. I don't look at that as nothing serious. You know what I'm saying?
How did you feel about Cam kind of like throwing some jabs at Dame Dash, given that Dame was like, I guess, a mentor or somebody that really was like putting
Dame
him
was
on?
more than a mentor to him. Dame saved his career.
So how you feel about him going at him? Is that more?
I feel like that's Cam, the bitch in that nigga. Cam got bitch tendencies. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna sit here and be like, yo, respectfully, like these stupid ass people just say some shit and be talking about respectfully. Cam got bitch tendencies. He a bitch nigga at times. You know what I'm saying? He got girly ways. And what he did to Dame was the girly ways of Cam. Not the fact that, he had a problem with Dame. I just ain't like the fact that he drug Dame's son into it. Dame's son, Boogie, had nothing to do with whatever Cam.
Oh, he tried to call him up with a job or something like that?
Yeah, he told me how he called him up and now he needed money and how he used to. I ain't gonna even get into that. I don't want Hash to put Boogie's business out there like that. But he talked a lot of personal stuff that had nothing to do with his gripe with Dame, right? But to go and use Dame's son and embarrass his son like that was a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where, Dame felt a certain way about Cam hitting below the belt, and then Dame hit below the belt and mentioned Cam's mom. I felt like he didn't even have to do that. Don't play with niggas' mothers. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace, Cam mom ain't even here no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure Dame did that because he was hurt that Cam would even go that low to drag his son in it and put his son in it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll never be cool again the way they was. Even if they get over it, they both hit below the belt too much. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, same thing with Jim. I don't think Jim will ever be cool with Cam again like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cam right now is he done turned to a different nigga.
He doing his thing, so I can imagine that.
He doing what thing? Nigga,
I'm saying
nothing.
In terms of his career, we weren't talking about.
What is he doing in his career? He's a rapper.
Yes, but I'm saying he's now a podcaster or entertainer of sorts.
No, he's a rap caster, nigga. He ain't doing nothing. You think those numbers are real? You been doing this for how long, nigga? You think that nigga numbers are real?
I understand where you're going with that. I just think that in times where we weren't hearing from Cam, he seems to at least have figured out.
He came over here, he wanted to be little choke, no joke. You know what I mean? You know, before them niggas is looking down on niggas like us, right? You know, nigga want me to do his podcast, you know, man. No, nigga, no. Now you over here and went and bought you a headphone, a microphone, and went and got a set, and now you want to be little choke, no joke. You know what I'm saying? All these rap niggas, I equate this to the early 2000s when everybody had a clothing line, right? They seen the success of Fat Farm. They seen the success of Rockaware. You know what I'm saying? Now it's Shaw Jaw. Now Outkast got a line. Nelly got Apple Bottoms. Cash Money had a line. Drew Hill had the Cisco Dragon line. You know, with the success of FUBU and stuff, everybody had a clothing line in the early 2000s. That's what this is today. You know, we out here been doing this podcast. I've been doing this same thing since VHS tapes for 30 years, right? So they looked at us as Choke the cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
You know,
it's popping now.
That's Cam thing. Choke was the cameraman. Nigga, you don't have a show without a cameraman. How are you trying to downgrade us, the niggas that make y'all visuals look so good? How are you trying to play the nigga that's miking niggas up and making sure your audio's right? How are you trying to play the nigga that light up your goddamn room to make sure the niggas look good on camera?
That's right.
Without the visuals, nigga, you have nothing. So how do you sit here and talk about, the cameraman? Nigga, I had a camera before y'all niggas even knew what a camera was. Only thing y'all knew about cameras is seeing them. Y'all don't know nothing about white balancing. Y'all don't know nothing about no goddamn camera, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever try to play us niggas with the cameras to make y'all niggas shows look good. And Cam, you wouldn't have a show without a cameraman.
This one on One Moment is presented by Hypers Club. Watch the full interview right now at hypersclub.com by becoming a member.